Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to do some gaming. I had re-downloaded Steam and I had the idea of filming a video of me gaming on Steam with either Roller Coaster Tycoon or I downloaded a new game called Short Hike. However, Roller Coaster Tycoon can only be played on a PC and I have a Mac, so couldn't do that one. And then Short Hike, unfortunately, needed me to have a game controller, and I'm a noob. I don't have a game controller. I need to invest in one. So we are not doing a Steam game today. However, with this channel being all about nostalgia of 2014, 2010s, YouTube, and then also just things that I find interesting, I decided we should do some nostalgia and play some Flash games. And what better than playing Disney Channel games, which is a channel slash site that I frequented a lot as a child in the early 2000s, and then into the mid 2010s when I needed some boosts of nostalgia. So I thought we could play some games on there and just do some Flash games and see where it lands up. So come along. Okay, guys, so here we are in our lovely Disney Channel games. Somebody made a whole site with all the retro games and Flash games that I used to play as a kid. I used to play a lot of Pizza Party Pickup. As a kid, I used to play a lot of Zack and Cody Tipped in Trouble. That was my favorite. I played a lot of 625 Sandwich Stacker. They had another one that I used to play that was Lilo and Stitch themed that was bowling. And I unfortunately don't think they have that one, which is kind of sad because that was like one of my favorite games to play as a kid. Let's see. They have some princess games that I did not play as a kid. And then they have retro games, Toy Story. Okay, I as a kid loved Winnie the Pooh, and then as I grew up, I started being like, oh, I don't like Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is blah, 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 whatever. However, as I've gotten older, I realized Winnie the Pooh is actually really cool. So I'm kind of intrigued by this Honey Harvest game, but I also see this one that's called Trappin The Backson. I don't even know what the Backson is. Is that like lore to Winnie the Pooh that I just don't know of? Actually, before we do this game, I kind of want to know what this Backson is. Is this like a real thing that was like done for Winnie the Pooh? Let's see. Is he like a real character? Like when? When did this man become a like? He's so creepy. Like, what the heck? Okay, so he's from the 2011 movie. He's a new imaginary creature. Okay. Interesting. So, never met this character. Very interesting. I'm kind of intrigued. Let's play that game. For the giggles. Okay. I'm kind of excited. Let's see. Looks like your hardware, whatever. I do intend that this might lag just because A, I'm screen recording my laptop, and B, I don't have this hardware, software, whatever thing that they're saying, and it's an old Flash game. So I do apologize for the lag. If people really do enjoy me doing these games, I'll figure out how to not lag it. The thing about it is I could have just done it where I could have filmed on my main camera, and just screen recorded my laptop of the game and done the, overlaying it on my green screen. However, yours truly actually really likes her backdrop that she's got going on. I do wish I knew how to turn this sound off on this game. However, it's fun. Probably gonna get copyrighted, but it is fun. But anyway, so it's like I could have done it where, actually, I wonder if I did this, would that, maybe? Anyway, so like the reason I'm like, okay, I could just screen record my laptop and then just overlay it on a green screen and film the video portion on my camera is I could do that, but I really like my backdrop. It's really cute and I don't want to cover it with my green screen. So, yeah. But it's fine. We're here. It's chilling. We good. Let's play. So, Winnie the Pooh, Trappin The Backson. I am very intrigued about this character because I know nothing about that character, Loki, which is very interesting. Okay, let's play. One day, Winnie the Pooh found a strange letter in front of Christopher Robin's door. Okay. Pooh asked Owl to read it. Christopher Robin has been abducted by the Backson, Owl said. Luckily, Rabbit came up with a plan. I'm sorry, but you're telling me that elementary age kids, because let's be honest, that's the age group of Winnie the Pooh, they're playing a flash game, or they were back in the day, where Christopher Robin was being abducted? That's dark for elementary. What the heck? That thing is creepy. All they needed was to find everything the Backson liked. Okay. Then set up a trap and rescue Christopher Robin. Okay. This feels very dark for elementary age kids to be playing. Because I feel like as if I was in elementary school and I was playing this game, I feel like I would be upset that Christopher Robin was abducted. Okay, so there's levels to this. So you have Rabbit's house, don't know whose house this is, and you just keep going until you get to the back room, or the back sun. Interesting. Look at that, it's Tigger. You know, I, as an adult, have been told, like, I like asking the question, what cartoon character do I remind people of? And only one time in my life has anybody ever said Tigger. I get a lot of Eeyore. I get a lot of Piglet. I've gotten Christopher Robin once. And nobody else in the Winnie the Pooh universe. Just a lot of Eeyore and a lot of Piglet. And I think I'm a good mesh between the two of them. So there's Rabbit. This is very slow, and I do apologize. I'm like keeping it clean and stuff. How to play. Low-key, I don't think we need to know how to play. I just kind of want to figure it out as we go along. Very laggy. There we go. So we got to find these items. And I'm assuming a time limit? Let's see. Let's go this direction first. I played a lot of Flash games as a kid, but I've never played Winnie the Pooh Flash games. My go-to on Disney Channel games was Lilo and Stitch and Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. There was a kitchen commotion. What did I just click? I don't know what I just clicked, but apparently we caught something. Don't know how we did that, but cool. Love that for us. I will say, I don't have a desk at the moment, and so my computer is being rested on a, not a filing cabinet, one of those like plastic drawer things, and then 2 board games, and it's just like stacked up on top. which is super fun. So we found one thing. Okay, let's try clicking this stuff, I guess. I don't know. Okay, not that. Are we just like digging up rabbits like garden? I guess so. Okay. How about this balloon? See, I don't understand how the balloon portion is like disconnected from all these pieces. Because you'd think that they would not be disconnected. The face Winnie the Pooh makes when you find an item is very interesting to me. Can you touch? Let's. Oh, okay. Let's try in the door. Oh, look. Also, what did I? Okay, I don't. I don't know what I clicked. Is that still the hive? I think it still is the hive. No. What? I. This is so laggy. It's so bad. I feel bad because it's like I don't really even know what I'm doing as it is, and so the fact that it's also lagging is like not helping. Okay, Winnie the Pooh, we understand. We got our little thing. Like, move on. Does he do anything? I don't even know. Oh, I clicked. I don't know what I did. Did I finish the round? Was that the round? Was that it? I got a score of 650? Well, yeah, I did shit all. I did nothing. I don't care. You know what? Let's do the second level. I'm gonna do the second level. I think I might just do the second level. And then we'll see where it goes. I'm so confused. Like, you're so perplexed, my guy. What are we searching for this time? That's the real question. Wait, is this a mini game or is this. Is this a mini game? Because I clicked on him for the butterflies. Sure, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm trying to find butterflies, maybe? If anyone knows what the heck I'm supposed to do in this game, please comment below and let me know, because I have no idea what I'm doing. What is happening here? I feel like this is a mini game and I'm like failing. I'm shooketh right now. Game. It was a mini game. That was a weird mini game. I'm sorry. I didn't like the mini game. Can I click on Piglet? Okay. Sure. I don't. Oh, wait. I think I see something in this tree. In this. Heck yes. Found this random picture frame, maybe? I don't know what the heck that is. What the? What the? That thing is. That's the Backson. Oh. Can I click on the Backson? How do none of these characters care that they just got in like contact with the Backson? How does nobody care? He abducted Christopher Robin, and all of you are just like thinking about honey, butterflies, being spooked. I feel like the only one that was spooked out of that was maybe Piglet. Doing that. I'm not doing a mini game with honey, dude. I did another Flash game website that I used to play a lot as a kid was PBS Kids. And there was this game that kind of reminds me of the pizza pickup game from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Um, was It was Arthur themed, and I think you were playing as DW, and your whole thing was you had to like get a glass of water without waking anybody up. Are you really just okay? What am I finding? I got a score of 1650. I don't know what I'm finding. Flash game. How to play. Yes, actually tell me how to play, low-key. Do I have to have the sound on? No. But like, it's also saying, but it's a mini game. It's literally a mini. I'm so confused by this game. Well, there's a honey more sense than Tigger's mini game. Tigger's mini game made no sense whatsoever. Yay on that front, I guess. Woohoo! And I have to find 8 in a time limit. That's like that. The time limit thing makes no sense to me. Like I get it to an extent, but like at the same time, I don't understand it. The honeypot. I could just click the honeypot. Look at that. Woohoo! This is fun. I don't like the mini games, but they're kind of fun at the same time when they actually work. I beat the mini game. What's my score? 2450. Woohoo! Bonus 800 from the mini game, I'm assuming. But like, maybe not. I don't. Can I click this? And it'll give me more time. Finally, we're moving. Thank God. Oh, I wonder if there'd be anything behind the scarecrow. Oh my gosh. Woohoo! We found something behind the scarecrow. Jack in the Box, low key. Do I have to click the Jack in the Box for it to like pick up? I do. My score is 2650, y'all. Hee hee hee. Hoo hoo hoo. Tee hee hee. Ruff-Ruffman. There was a game on Fetch with Ruff-Ruffman on PBS Kids where you could make your own roller coaster. You know, science behind it, physics behind it, blah blah blah, whatever. G-forces, everything like that. Fetch with Ruff-Ruffman teaches your kids when you're watching the show. I think I found some of them. I'm assuming it moved. I'm assuming I need to be over there to like pick it up. But I used to play that a lot. I also was obsessed with the episode of Fetch with Ruff-Ruffman where they were wanting to go to like how do I describe this? They wanted to learn how astronauts went pee in space. And so, oh, I found the carrot. Fuck yeah. So they wanted to see how astronauts peed in space. And they went to NASA and learned that they filter their pee and then drink their pee, essentially. 3850, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna do the second level. I think I might leave it off as this. And if people want me to come back and do another level, then I'll do another level. Okay, well, thank you for coming along on this journey of attempting gaming. And I'm really sorry that I couldn't do a Steam game and I had to just do a Flash game. But I hope it was entertaining. I hope you somewhat liked it. If you want to see more gaming content, feel free to subscribe. If you want to just see more content from me in general, feel free to subscribe. If you have any game suggestions on Steam that don't need a game controller and are supported by Apple Mac, feel free to leave them in the comments and maybe I'll come back to gaming and do something off of Steam instead of off of a Flash game on the internet. And if you liked this video, feel free to like it. and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.